But I know there's a lot of people, well, you know, with rising costs of living, and again, I'm talking, as my videos are, I'm talking mainly about maybe families that might be struggling financially, or single parents, as a lot of the videos are aimed at. I'm a single dad myself. So I'm always trying these, you know, what people use the Americanized phrase, don't they, side hustles or little businesses to try, see what works, see what doesn't. I tried something because I was asked about it 3 times in about the last 2 months. And it was, there's so many self-employed courier parcel delivery jobs for the main courier firms, including Amazon doing it as well. There's Amazon Flex, I've not tried it, but there's Amazon every Yodel. Now I tried it this week with Yodel, and oh my god, my experience, I would say, don't waste your bloody time. Everything is stacked in the favour of the company, everything. So you're self-employed, that's fine, but there's a benefit to the company of that, because they haven't got to pay employers' national insurance contributions, no holiday pay, no sick pay, lots of other, no hourly rate that they pay you for. So you're paid per parcel. You use your own vehicle. I use an estate car that I've got, your own car. So you got your own insurance, your own fuel, your own everything, wear and tear on your car, and you will get through a lot of wear and tear on your car or your van. Stop, start, turning around in cul-de-sacs. So the rate varies from 75 pence to £1.10 per parcel. The area I covered was exactly £1 per parcel. They gave me on the first day 40 parcels. Now, it's £1 per parcel, but you only get paid for successful delivery. So if no one's there to take the parcel off you and sign for it, or you can't post it through the door or leave it in a safe place that's designated, whatever, you don't get paid for it. You've also got to go to the nearest depot to collect your own parcels. In my case, it was about 10 or 11 miles away, so you use fuel to go there and back. You have to, all you get is a cage of all the parcels. You've got to use your own mobile, your own data, download this Yodel app. You then scan all the parcels in yourself, so this is in like your own time. Mark them up like number 1, 2, 3, up to mine's like 1 to 40, put them in your car or your van, and then you go out and deliver them, and use your own mobile, but their app thing. It was optimized what's supposed to be the most efficient route. It was okay, but in fairness, the optimization could have been loads better. It was quite rubbish in some respects. I used about, the fuel level was almost empty, and I thought I'll put 20 quid in and see how it goes. 20 quid of fuel. I used more than half that. I reckon I used about 12 or 13 pounds of fuel, and this is only a 1.6 diesel. It's a 5-year-old car, so it should be quite economical. I used about 12 or 13 quid in fuel, including going to the depot to get parcels and back. To deliver, out of 40 parcels, 39 were delivered. Therefore, that's 39 pounds minus about 12, 13 quid. Let's just say 12 quid in fuel. So what, 27 quid with a load of wear and tear in my car, and it took quite a few hours. Now I know people who are used to the rounds will be quicker, but I hang around, I like to be quick. 27 quid gross, and you'd be responsible for your own tax and national insurance. Now granted, the tax is going to be next to nothing when you're earning next to nothing, but what a bloody waste of time. Their adverts, in my opinion, are a load of crap. They're advertising earn up to 18 or 20 pounds an hour. Absolute garbage. And I spoke to a couple of established drivers there who've been doing it a long time, so they're familiar with the routes and they got vans. They told me if they have, on a good day, depending on how many parcels, and they use their own van, their own fuel, the rest of it, they can get maybe up to 150 parcels. That's 150 quid a day. But they work for like 12 hours for that, and they use nearly a tank of fuel, or half a tank of fuel, whatever the different people tell me. They're probably earning, before tax, 100, 110 pounds a day at the most for a lot of work. And actually at this time of year, they're out, it's December, they're out in the cold and the rain. If you don't mind, that's fine, it's good to get a bit of exercise. But if you are one of these single parents who's thinking, well, the kids are at school, do some parcel deliveries, my personal opinion, I only tried it for 1 day, no other experience of it before. If it worked, I was going to try it for longer. I didn't intend to do it for a day, but my goodness, what a bloody waste of time. Totally stacked in the favour of the company. And you know, on top of that, with Yodel, if I've understood their terms correctly, which I think I have, you don't get paid at first for like 4 weeks, and then it's paid, I think it's paid weekly, but 4 weeks in arrears. So you start in a negative cash flow position. So if you were someone that was struggling, you've got to pay for all your fuel and everything up front for effectively a month before you get paid. And then you get paid for your first week, then the second week you get paid for your on the 6th week you get paid for your second week. So you're always 4 weeks in arrears. And if I understood the terms correctly, this is what I was going to say. If you leave, even though you're self-employed, they require a month's notice. If you don't give a month's notice, my understanding is that you don't get paid. So it's totally in favour of the company, in this case Yodel. Complete and utter waste of time, in my opinion. that's my view. Obviously, if you're going to try it. I know there's other things people try at Deliveroo and Just Eat and Amazon Flex and all other stuff and but I've tried it for one day with Yodel, and what a bloody waste of time. I tell you, it wasn't worth getting out of bed for. You can earn a lot more money doing other things. Try like some modern day arbitrage, buying, selling, whatever. The time it takes and the wear and tear on your vehicle if you've got one. So that's my opinion. There might be other people it works for, I don't know, but that's just my opinion of doing parcel delivery. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please do subscribe. I'm going to try and make daily content which I hope will help people either struggling financially, looking for a little so-called side hustle, as the Americans say, or start a little business, or maybe, you know, single parents that are just struggling because it's, you know, times are hard, it's rising costs of living and everything, and I hope I can help people. I'm a single dad, but prior to my little girl coming along just over a year ago, I've been in business most of my working life, which is just approaching 30 years. I've had a couple of businesses that did well, so I've got some experience and learned from, but I've had a load that fell flat that were actually a load of crap. Some that lasted a few months, some lasted a couple of years, and then something went wrong. So I've got a lot of I've learned a lot from failures. I'm not claiming to be a know-it-all, but I think I've got a good understanding of business and commerce in general. I've had salespeople work for me, done lots of sales training. So I've tried lots of things, and I hope that maybe I'll talk a load of crap some of the time, but I'll try and give you an honest opinion of everything, and I hope that you find somewhere some little nuggets of information that might help you. Thanks for watching, and please do subscribe.